คุณกำลังฟังสถานีวิทยุ AM 1575 กิโลเฮิรตซ์สรานรมเรดิโอวิทยุการทูตเพื่อประชาชนเชื่อมไทยสู่โลกเชื่อมโลกสู่ไทย
สวัสดีครับ and welcome back to Inside MFA with me เสทัศน์ พิญโย เทโชติ Inside MFA on airs every Friday morning from 6 to 6:30 a.m. So be sure to tune in to AM 1575 kHz to Saranrom Radio. How's everybody doing? I hope you all have had great weekdays. As for me personally, I'm so in the mood for a vacation right now so much. So anyways, let's talk about today's session.In which for today's session will be of the main summary from the weekly press briefing by Director General of Department of Information and MFA spokesperson that was held on the 18th of July. The speech was about 7 main topics, including: First, project to disseminate international Tipitaka. Second, results of Saudi Arabia visit. Third, opening of passport office in Sakeo and visit to Sakeo Special Economic Zone. Fourth, high-level political dialogue on sustainable development. Fifth, participation in ASEAN Foreign Ministers Meeting AMM in Vientiane. Sixth, progress in investigation of foreigners' death. And finally, improvements in Thailand's visa procedures. So that's the 7 main topics we'll be discussing about today. And for today, we'll be skipping out the introduction to international organizations and cooperations of the world section due to the fact that there are so many things to dive into for this week's press briefing. So let's start. The following is a summary of diplomatic engagements and activities from July 13th to 20th, 2024. Beginning with the project to disseminate international Tipitaka. On July 16th, 2024, the Minister of Foreign Affairs presided over the inaugural activity of the project aimed at disseminating the international Tipitaka. This initiative, organized in collaboration with International Tipitaka Foundation, commemorated the 60th birthday anniversary for His Majesty the King. The event featured an exhibition showcasing Thailand's effort in preserving and promoting the Tipitaka, a core Buddhist scripture, to various countries worldwide. It includes the Satchaya version as well as the BPR and SK version, highlighting Thailand's cultural and religious diplomacy. The exhibition was accompanied by a seminar titled Trivia of Tipitaka, which provided insights to the historical significance of the Tipitaka.Its Pali transcription standards and perspectives on Buddhism among the new generation. Distinguished speakers such as Professor Thongthong Chandrangsu and Associate Professor Dr. Sasi Pongsardayut contributed to the seminar, enriching discussions on the cultural and educational dimensions of the Tipitaka.The event was well attended by over 300 participants, including dignitaries, ambassadors, representatives from international organizations, and members of the public and private sectors. Notable figures like ท่านผู้หญิงวรพรปราโมท ณ อยุธยา President of the World Tipitaka Foundation, emphasized the global significance of the project in fostering intercultural understanding through Buddhist teachings.Moving forward, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs plans to collaborate further with the International Tipitaka Foundation to extend the reach of the International Tipitaka to 36 countries and 2 international organizations. This initiative underscores Thailand's commitment to promoting cultural exchange and preserving its rich heritage to the global stage. So moving on to the second topic for today.The results of Saudi Arabia visit. From July 14 to 15th, 2024, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs undertook a significant diplomatic mission to Saudi Arabia, focusing on enhancing bilateral economic cooperation and strategic partnerships. The visit included the opening ceremony of the Office of the Board of Investment or BOI in Riyadh, symbolizing Thailand's commitment in fostering a conducive environment for investment and business collaboration between the two nations. During the Thai-Saudi Investment Forum, attended by more than 200 Thai businessmen, key sectors of collaboration were identified, particularly in food and energy security. Discussions highlighted opportunities for Saudi investment in Thailand's agricultural sector, including advancements in cattle trade and beef production standards. This initiative aims to elevate Thailand's agricultural exports in Saudi Arabia, aligning with the kingdom's strategic goals under the Green Saudi Initiative, which emphasizes sustainable practices in agriculture and energy. Additionally, the minister engaged in dialogues with high-ranking Saudi officials, including the ministers of investment, health and environment, water and agriculture. These discussions explored avenues for cooperation in public health, medical tourism, and environmental conservation, reflecting mutual interest in enhancing human security and sustainable development. The visit culminated in the identification of key areas for future collaboration, including the establishment of the Memoranda of Understandings or MOUs, to deepen bilateral ties in healthcare, energy, and agricultural sectors. The success outcomes of the visit underscored Thailand's proactive approach to strengthening economic diplomacy with Saudi Arabia, contributing to regional stability and prosperity. Moving on to the third topic for today, which is the opening of passport office in Sa Kaeo and visit to Sa Kaeo Special Economic Zone. On July 17, 2024, the Minister of Foreign Affairs inaugurated the passport office in Sa Kaeo, marking a significant step towards facilitating border trade and enhancing diplomatic relations with Cambodia. Located at Ban Klong Luk in Aranya Pratet District, Sa Kaeo Province, the office aims to streamline passport services for travelers crossing the Thai-Cambodian border, a pivotal gateway for trade and tourism between the two nations. The establishment of the passport office was part of Thailand's broader initiative to strengthen consular services and promote public diplomacy along its borders. The event was attended by the Director General of the Consular Affairs Department, the Governor of Sa Kaeo Province, and representatives from the Cambodian government and Thai private sector. Discussions focus on enhancing cross-border cooperation, particularly in border trade facilitation and security measures. Following the inauguration, the minister visited the Sa Kaeo Industrial Estate to assess progress in the development of the Sa Kaeo Special Economic Zone. This strategic zone plays a crucial role in promoting economic growth and investment along with Thai-Cambodian border, facilitating industrial activities and cross-border logistics. During the visit, stakeholders from both public and private sectors exchanged views on optimizing infrastructure development and enhancing connectivity between Thailand and Cambodia. The minister's policy directives emphasize integrated efforts to bolster economic cooperation, foster regional development, and strengthen bilateral relations through mutual investment opportunities and trade partnerships. Fourth, high-level political dialogue on sustainable development. From July 13th to 20th, 2024, the Assistant Minister of Foreign Affairs participated in the High-Level Political Forum, or HLPF, on sustainable development at the United States headquarters in New York City. This forum served as a platform to reaffirm Thailand's commitment to accelerating the implementation of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development aligned with the Sufficiency Economy philosophy and the BCG economic model. During the general debate on July 16, 2024, the Assistant Minister underscored Thailand's efforts in achieving sustainable development goals, emphasizing financial mechanisms, narrowing the digital divide, social protection, and public health. The discussions highlighted the interlinkages between human rights and sustainable development, advocating for inclusive policies that promote equitable growth and environmental sustainability. In addition to the HLPF sessions, the Assistant Minister delivered a statement at the UN Security Council (UNSC) open debate on multilateral cooperation for a more just, democratic, and sustainable world order. Thailand reiterated its commitment to effective multilateralism, advocating for reforms within the UN system to address global challenges more comprehensively. Meetings with the key stakeholders include Mr. Guy Ryder, UN Under-Secretary General for Policy, and Cheung Wa Kang, President and CEO of Asia Society, focused on enhancing cooperation in sustainable development and strengthening partnerships to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs). Thailand's candidacy for the United Nations Human Rights Council 2025 to 2027 further underscored its commitment to advancing human rights and global governance reform. The fifth topic, participation in ASEAN Foreign Ministers Meeting or AMM in Vientiane. Scheduled for July 24th to 27th, 2024, the Minister of Foreign Affairs will attend the 57th ASEAN Foreign Ministers Meeting or the AMM and related ministerial meetings in Vientiane, Laos, PDR. This diplomatic engagement aims to bolster ASEAN centrality and unity amidst geopolitical uncertainties, focusing on enhancing regional connectivity and resilience. Under the theme ASEAN Enhancing Connectivity and Resilience, the meetings will convene foreign ministers and representatives from 30 other countries and international organizations. Discussions within the ASEAN frameworks, ASEAN Plus 3, East Asia Summit, EAS, and ASEAN Forum on Regional Comprehensive Economic and Security Cooperation or the ARF, will prioritize cooperation on political, security, economic, and socio-cultural issues. The minister will engage on bilateral discussions with ASEAN dialogue partners, including the United States, Russia, China, India, Japan, Republic of Korea, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, United Kingdom, and European Union or the EU. These dialogues will focus on strengthening strategic partnerships, promoting trade and investment, and addressing regional challenges collectively. The AMM provides a platform for ASEAN member states to strategize on regional integration initiatives, policy coordination, and collective responses to emerging security threats. It underscores Thailand's commitment to ASEAN's role in fostering peace, stability, and sustainable development in Southeast Asia and beyond. The sixth topic, progress in investigation of foreigners' death. Following the tragic death of 6 foreigners, 4 Vietnamese and 2 Vietnamese Americans on July 16, 2024, in a hotel in Bangkok's Ratchaprasong area, Thailand, prioritize swift and thorough investigation to ensure public safety and international confidence. The Prime Minister's personal oversight and coordination with Vietnamese and U.S. embassies underscored Thailand's commitment to transparency and cooperation in resolving the incident. Preliminary findings from the Metropolitan Office indicated a potential cause of death related to cyanide poisoning. Ongoing forensic examinations aim to confirm these findings and determine the circumstances surrounding the incident. Authorities confirmed no evidence of illicit substances, suggesting the incident was isolated and not linked to organized crime activities. Thailand's proactive measures in safeguarding tourists and residents include heightened security protocols and cooperation with international counterparts to ensure comprehensive safety measures. Public assurance efforts underscore Thailand's commitment to maintaining a secure and hospitable environment for visitors and residents alike. The last topic of today's summary is on the improvements in Thailand's visa procedures. Effective July 15, 2024, the Ministry of Interior announced significant enhancements to Thailand's visa procedures, reflecting the government's proactive economic policies and diplomatic initiatives. These measures aim to stimulate tourism, facilitate economic communities, and strengthen international relations through streamlined visa processes. Key announcements included extension of visa exemptions, expanded visa exemptions for nationals from 93 countries/territories, allowing stays of up to 60 days of tourism, business, or short-term work from the previous 30-day limit. Visa on arrival or VOA expansion, increased VOA eligibility to nationals from 31 countries/territories with a streamlined application process at immigration checkpoints for stays up to 15 days, previously 19 countries/territories. Destination Thailand Visa (DTV), introduction of a new long-term visa valid for 5 years, facilitating extended stays up to 180 days per entry for 3 categories: remote workers, participants in Thailand's soft power activities, and accompanying family members. Visa benefits for international students, extended visa benefits for international students pursuing bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees in Thailand, including exemptions from re-entry permits and eligibility for post-graduation stay extension to support knowledge exchange and skilled workforce development. These visa reforms aims to attract diverse international visitors, promote cross-cultural exchange, and catalyze economic growth across key sectors. The initiative reflected Thailand's commitment to enhancing global connectivity and fostering mutual understanding through accessible and efficient visa policies. This comprehensive summary highlights Thailand's multifaceted diplomatic engagements and proactive initiatives to strengthen international relations, promote sustainable development, and ensure public safety and economic resilience in global arena. Yeah, everybody. So again, for this week, this is all the time I have for today. Enjoy your weekend off, and I hope you have gained some useful insights of diplomatic relations and international foreign affairs from tuning in at MFA Inside this week. I'll end the discussion with another international relations quote, this week by Vladimir Putin, as he said, "We need to use the United Nations Security Council and believe that preserving law and order in today's complex and turbulent world is one of the few ways to keep international relations from sliding into chaos. The law is still the law, and we must follow it whether we like it or not." This is me, Saranrom Pinyotheshot, signing off. Be sure to tune in next week at Saranrom Radio at this exact time on Friday. Hope you all enjoy your weekends off again. So this is me, signing off. สวัสดีครับ